Islamic terrorists in Nigeria, calling Trump a madman. Soyinka made the comments while speaking with journalists after a meeting with Governor Hyacinth Aliya in Benue State. Let's take a look.
It will be foolish of us to reject aid in resolving any problems, whether economic, cultural, religious. It will be stupid. If there's a possibility of allying with one another, we should take it. But because I'm ill, or I have some difficulties, I will not accept aid from a madman. That's all I'm doing. And my definition of a madman, or woman for that matter, is one who, when he or she says, I'm helping you, is actually complicating your problems for you on so many levels. We know why he's talking. It's because why he's talking about Trump is because he doesn't want to criticize. I mean, how do you deal with Nigerians like that? So the problem is on so many levels, including especially the level of the citizens of this nation.
Well, Soyinka's comments come just a month after the United States revoked his visa and banned him from the country. The Nobel laureate has been a long-time critic of the Trump administration and has frequently criticized its policies on immigration and foreign intervention.
Wole Soyinka has been very consistent in criticizing Donald Trump. He says he's even going to write Idi Amin Part 2, Trump, Idi Amin in America kind of play. And when Trump was there for his first time, he voluntarily, relinquished his green card because, it will appear that Professor Soyinka had seen what will happen under the Trump dispensation. And this time around, he has also not stopped criticizing him, either the visa policy or the plan to come and attack Nigeria. When he says he will not take help from a madman, there is a popular saying that even when you're enemy of our own perspective, and there are some Nigerians who are saying, oh, Trump should come. He should come and shoot everybody that is available. But the narrative has many dimensions. Some of them are saying Trump is reckless, and they are Americans. Some of them are saying he has no powers to go and attack anybody in Nigeria. But the residual point is the point made earlier about safety of everybody. And Nigeria has a responsibility. President Tinubu may be saying, well, we have rescued some people. No, it should not be on an episodic ad hoc basis. No. Because that's what Nigerian government does.
We want to see
when
arrest.
The government is under pressure, they say we have rescued 50 people. We have rescued 38 people in Eruku, Kwara State. Nobody should be abducted.
This is it.
All of us should be safe.
Well said.
If all of us are safe, you will not even have to be thinking of withdrawing policemen from VIPs because nobody will need VIP protection. Everybody will be safe.
This is it. This is it. I mean, I think one of the things that Peter Obi said in that video was the fact that, the federal government, instead of debating whether there is a Christian genocide or not, should have just immediately accepted the collaboration. That the debate about whether there is a Christian genocide or not is quite unnecessary, which is one of the things that we've been talking about here.
Wole Soyinka has always been a huge critic of US President Donald Trump, so I'm not surprised about his interview calling Donald Trump a madman. Well, in late October 2025, the Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka also announced that his US visa was revoked by the American consulate in Lagos. So the revocation letter stated that he didn't provide additional information, which became available after the visa was issued. Soyinka himself attributed the likely cause to his outspoken criticism of Donald Trump, particularly his public comparison of Donald Trump to the Ugandan dictator called Idi Amin in whiteface. So he has repeatedly criticized Trump for his immigration policy and what he sees as authoritarian behavior. Soyinka also went further to state that is content with he's contented with the revocation, and he has no intention of even reapplying for a US visa under these current circumstances, because he feels the current US president is a dictator and he makes life difficult for immigrants, and he doesn't show respect to immigrants that have contributed immensely to the growth and well-being of the United States of America. Professor Wole made an official visit to Benue State Governor Alia in Makurdi, and through that visit, he was able to inspect major projects in the state. He toured the food basket and brewery fruit factory, both part of Alia's agro-industrialization agenda. He also visited an IDP camp, that was internally displaced people, showing concern for displaced family and checking on educational materials he had donated previously. So Wole Soyinka is a friend of Benue State by this gesture, and obviously he has done some charity work in the past. So he took that opportunity to pay a courtesy visit to the state, and he also praised Alia's industrial strides and infrastructural efforts, especially the roadworks and the efforts the governor is making to ensure that there is accessible roads in Benue State. He also expressed confidence that Benue is on the path to optimal growth and development. Now, he spoke briefly about insecurity in the state, of which the Benue State governor clarified some things, which he said earlier about the killings in Benue State. The governor mentioned that those killings were misinterpreted, and the governor went further to emphasize that the violence is not religiously motivated, but is driven by organized bandits and land grabbing, not religious genocide. According to Governor of Benue State earlier, the phrase executing their plans religiously was just an idiomatic expression, meaning they did all that consistently rather than in the name of religion. He also warned against reducing the crisis to a single narrative and stated that both Muslims and Christians have been killed. And he also urged people not to politicize people's pain. And Wole Soyinka went further to support Alia's call for not politicizing the pain of people by stating that Nigerian leaders need to be wary of foreign aid, suggesting that it could worsen insecurity challenges rather than help. According to Wole Soyinka, that history have shown that the help given by United States have always worsened the situations of the countries. So Nigeria should learn from such situations and not fall prey to the help from the Western world. Let's take a listen to what the Benue State governor said about everything happening about insecurity in the state.
I spoke about insurgencies, and I said the people are terrorists and they do targeted work and they execute religiously. It's just like someone saying somebody executing something judiciously. To me, that is an idiom. It simply means consistently. So I never denied that my people were killed. I still remain very firm that we have bandits, we have terrorists who come fully organized and destroy people, maim, kill. And the last time we had checked, as I've been consistently again, as I've been religiously stating and emphasizing, that their aim is to land grab. We do a lot of harms